Last week on the Bar 1 Manhunt.
Now I'm sick and tired of him. He thinks like he runs this place.
We can take our shirts off, dude.
After weeks of pressure, some cracks started to show. At the solo trial, the guys were told that only the winner will get amnesty.
Bar 1 man!
Having never won a solo trial, uHilkia uyawabona ukuthi unethuba lokugcina to stay in the game and gave it his all. In the end, he came desperately close to winning, but once again, it was Jono who took top honors.
This is the first time I get into second place, and still I don't have that amnesty.
Another surprise awaited the men at the next trial. They were informed that from here on, inkomo idla yodwa, no more squad trials, only solos.
I definitely like the new twist. Every man for himself, obviously. It means every guy needs to work.
Mangoba and Hilkia decided to work together in the next solo trial. This proved to be fatal as the remaining 4 men teamed up against them. Johannes seized the opportunity and was the first to fill his container and claim the second amnesty. Good judgment to Mangoba uyawahamba kancane for his alliance with Hilkia and became the 10th man voted out of the hunt. In a surprise twist, the men were ordered to cast a second vote.
The moment I hear double judgment, I'm thinking, hey, I'm gone. I'm following him. But then I don't feel so bad because it's, you know, at least I'm going with him. It's my friend. We've been there since the airplane, exactly.
In a day full of surprises, there was one more to come.
But now you must pack up your gear and break down camp. And I will see you lot in Buenos Aires for the next phase of the Bar 1 Manhunt. Good day, gentlemen.
With just 5 men left, what will happen next? The international leg of the Bar 1 Manhunt has started. The men are flying to Buenos Aires, a trip of approximately 8,000 kilometers. Argentina is known for the tango, its interesting culture, and of course, a great national soccer team.
Flight to Argentina was very long, but I won't complain because I couldn't wait to get here.
This is our first morning here, out here in Buenos Aires. Wow, this place is nice.
The time changing. Yo, I wake up at 4 or 5 o'clock, I can't remember. I couldn't sleep anymore.
We just got here, beautiful place. So this morning we decided to just take a walk.
The flight, oh my word. I think this is the longest time I've actually sat in a plane. But I think we're having a problem with the language barrier thing because most of them you'll actually expect them to know English, but it looks like no, they're sticking to their roots.
It's all very nice, you know, enjoying the sights of the city. But then again, put the lavish life aside and remember what you came here for. It's a competition.
A Bar 1 man should be comfortable in any city in the world. And today, the men find themselves in Buenos Aires, Argentina. For their first solo trial, they'll be getting acquainted with some of the local customs. The men have been ordered to meet me in the city center where they'll be introduced to Count Miguel Barnes, the first of 4 specialists that will guide them through today's trials.
Buenos Aires. Sanbonan Mato. Ungathi nilahlekile nje. Welcome to Argentina, guys. Let me just reiterate, you are not here on holiday. You are here to compete for the title of the Bar One Man, which includes R1 million in cash and prizes. Now there are 5 of you left, and the hunt continues. Here's the brief on today's solo trial, which is called the Argentinian Man Skills Tour. It is a reward challenge, which means amnesty is not at stake at this point in time. You must complete 3 tasks, which are inspired by some of the local customs enjoyed by the men in Argentina. A close shave, making a cup of yerba mate tea, and a traditional hunting weapon called the boleadora. Now in the first task, they enjoy a close shave with a straight razor. And the famous Count Miguel is here to demonstrate just how it's done. It might sound easy, gents, but I cannot be held responsible in letting you loose with a cutthroat on a real person. So you will have to shave as many alternative clients as quickly as possible without deflating any egos. This is a timed challenge, gents. However, you will be judged based on technique too. Is that clear?
Clear.
Well, good luck, gents. May the best man win.
Thanks, Al.
There's always the excitement of a solo challenge. I don't know, for some reason, it's one of those things that you live for now. You know, it's kind of like leaving your mark.
It's quite interesting that today we don't have amnesty. It's just a reward.
Okay, gentlemen, I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Count Miguel. Conde Miguel, podrías continuar.
Muy bien, muy bien. Bueno, ante todo, bienvenidos a la Argentina, en la barbería La Época. Y bueno, yo sé que están concursando y de 16 quedaron ustedes 5. Así que deben ser los mejores. Entonces, ¿qué vamos a hacer hoy? Hoy vamos a afeitar, vamos a rasurar. ¿Y cómo lo vamos a hacer? Vamos a tener distintos procedimientos. Y que nosotros usamos filos.
In a quick tutorial by the Count, the men are introduced to the instruments they'll be using and shown the correct way of preparing shaving cream.
I know I'm very good with my hands, very gently, so I'm hoping it's gonna count in my favor. You don't need too much pressure. It's a razor. You need to be as gently as possible just to shave off the hair, not the actual skin.
Es la muñeca. La muñeca. No. No. 6.
Yeah, now I've cut my own hair and I haven't had problems, so that must count for something, I think.
Aquí hay quien lo hace mejor y quien lo hace medio lerdo,
Lecture done. Let the shaving begin.
Ojo con las narices y con las bocas, Yes.
Maybe the guys should have paid closer attention.
No, 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 no.
Now guys, remember timing is considered here. The more balloons that you shave, the more points you will get.
I've seen it in the movies. It looks kind of easy, but I know that, you know what, if you get too close, obviously someone might get hurt. And I don't want to hurt any of my clients.
Akusheshe bafethu isikhathi sidliwe yinja. Ama-customer afuna ukukhwela ama-taxi.
Hey, Baba, the night namhlanje.
Zweli, you know what that means, right? That's a point deducted from you for popping a balloon. I am so glad I'm not that client. Jono is in the lead, having shaved both up and down, and he's now moving on to his next client.
Yeah, Njengozwelu, Johannes uses too much pressure and bursts a balloon and loses a point.
It's head to head. We've got Jono on his second client, Bongs on his second client, and James on his second client.
Bien.
Ow, madoda, nangu uZwelu ubhamuze enye client. He's lost 2 points so far.
Gentlemen, remember time is running out. At this point in time, Bongs and Jono are starting on their third client. Oh!
Jono loses a client.
Obviously, there's no amnesty, so now, you know, There's no secure place if you win it.
Third client.
Yeah, third clients.
Amigo. Bien.
Ay, Johannes uhlangene nento blind as he loses another
Un
client.
globo más para el amigo.
Bongs is the man in the lead at the moment as he is starting on his fourth client. Okay. Okay, Bafwetu, not a lot of time left. You've got 1 minute left. Exactly 1 minute. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, gentlemen, stop. Time is up. Please put down your scalpels.
Muy bien, ¿eh?
Give yourselves a hand.
Los 5.
Okay, Conde Miguel, I trust you've made your assessment. Please give us the scores.
Bueno, cómo no. Realmente, primero felicitaciones a los 5, porque realmente le pusieron mucha predisposición a lo que hacen. Así que felicitaciones a los 5. Muy bien. Ante la cosa negativa, no dijiste, ¡ay, tiraste todo al diablo! No, vos seguiste. Y eso es importante. Así que mi nota para vos, 6. Hace uno que vos puntuales al otro amigo. Y lo hacías bien. Por eso mi puntuación para ti.
Wow.
Al amigo ahora. Bueno.
Wow.
8.
So we have a tie between Johannes and Bongs.
Bueno, a ti, querido amigo. Vos tuviste tu muñeca firme. Fuiste firme a la hora de afeitar.
Okay.
7.
7 points for Jono. Well done, Jono.
Al amigo. Realmente te felicito. Te tiraste al piso, afeitabas del piso. Sí, dale. Te felicito. Mi puntuación hoy para vos.
Okay, gentlemen, so Uzweli has 6 points, Johannes 8 points, Bongs 8, Jono 7 points, and Mr. Technique Failure with 2 points. But remember, gents, this is not the end of this trial, hey? We have completed the first task and there are 2 more to go. And all these points will be added up to the final, which is the last task. Let's move it right along.
Stay tuned for the opportunity to win great viewers' prizes by answering a simple question about today's episode a bit later. After their close shave, the men have traveled just outside of the city to take on their second trial in a 3-part reward challenge.
Machimbolo. We are now at the Estancia Puesto Viejo for your second task in the Argentinian Man Skills Tour. Now, one of the gauchos here at the ranch is going to teach you the authentic way of making yerba mate, which is the kind of tea that is loved by many in Argentina. Bongs, what do you know about making tea?
2 sugars, warm milk,
Yes,
and make sure that the water is boiled. Well, that's how my mother likes it. So,
gentlemen, there's a lot of elements to be considered when making this tea, but obviously the gaucho has the better knowledge of how to do it. So let's go catch up with him.
Yerba mate is a herbal tea socially known as a mate. It's drunk throughout most of South America, but more so Lane, Argentina. Known for its health benefits, it contains a variety of vitamins and minerals. This bitter brew is an acquired taste, but many men in Argentina sit for hours and drink mate while watching the day go by. Today, the men will prepare the beverage in the age-old traditional way.
Okay, gents, This is Dario, one of the best tea makers in Argentina. He's going to demonstrate to you how a yerba mate tea is made. You will then have to brew your own and impress him. And he will give you a score out of 10. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Señor Dario, podrías continuar.
Gracias. Buenos días, chicos. Bueno, vamos a empezar.
I didn't get any of the instructions that came out of his mouth. Obviously, I don't understand Spanish, but I think his hand movements were pretty clear on what to do.
I was counting as Dario was showing us making the tea. The reason why I was counting, I just want to make everything right, you know.
Y apretamos con el dedo un poco la hierba para que...
Right now, I'm just gonna go in and make sure that I follow the instruction as per given and make sure that I deliver the best tea ever.
Y ahí estamos para tomar el primer mate.
I'm guessing that tastes very good. Is everyone clear?
A real man makes tea, I believe. I love my rooibos tea.
Amadoda atshengisiwe ke ukuthi khandwa kanjani le mathe awuthi sibone ukuthi bazoyenza zona na. First up is Zweli and James. Making yerba mate involves various steps. Step 1, fill your container or gourd to just over half full with the yerba mate. Step 2, cover the opening of the gourd with your hand and give it a gentle shake. This forces the more powdery leaves to the top, ensuring that you don't suck them up and clog the metal straw or ngelimi labo bayibiza ngepombija. Step 3, turn the gourd on its side so that the yerba mate forms a lopsided pile on one side before Telamanza Bandayo into the empty space. Step 4, insert the bombija and drink off the excess water. This is called the dummy mate. Step 5, Telamanza Shisayo and enjoy.
You know, when you make tea, you just have to make sure there's enough water. Without water, there's no tea.
When Dario tasted my tea, his body language was good because he smiled, he put a thumbs up.
Okay, gents, it's now your turn to brew your tea. Habash.
Making yerba mate tea, I thought maybe it was going to be difficult, but it was pretty simple. It tastes more like a herbal medicine.
Happiness.
When I took my sip, it was so bitter. It just tasted like it's impossible to be tea.
So I thought to myself, okay, when he comes to me, he must smile at least. Then I will know that I've made a good tea.
Gracias.
Esa. Jono?
Just letting it brew a bit, Hausa. I'm just letting it brew a bit. And every time I poured more water, it just went not, from bitter to not so bitter.
Gracias.
Senor Dario, I trust you've made your judgment. I leave it in your hands now.
Bueno, chicos, bueno, el señor. Muy buen mate, muy bien preparado. Así que le vamos a dar un 8.
Wow. Okay. Well done, James. Clearly you've made a good cup of tea.
El segundo participante tuvo una falla ahí y se le tapó la bombilla, así que le vamos a dar un 4.
So, Bongs, you get 4 points.
Muy buen mate. Tenía mucha agua nomás. Entonces le vamos a dar un 7.
Gracias, señor.
El cuarto participante, un 4 también.
No.
Jono gets 4 points.
Y el último participante, muy poquita hierba y también tapada la bombilla, así que le vamos a dar un 2.
That's really...
Okay.
Muchas gracias a todos.
So Zweli has made the worst cup. Congratulations to the winner, James. You have won this task. Congratulations. Let's give him a hand, gents. How?
Clearly, it's a big thing for men in Argentina to make tea, so the ladies are gonna come run to me now.
With one more trial to go in this 3-part reward challenge, Johannes is in the lead with 15 points, 3 clear of Bongs, who is in second place. Zweli is currently last with a total of 8 points and needs a big final score to stay in contention for the reward.
It's a big achievement. Out of 20, I got a 10. So now I'm happy. I think I'm back in a game now. I can play the game now.
For their third and final trial, the men will try their hand at throwing the boladoras under the watchful eye of craft master Luis Cayorti Porta. Derived from the Spanish word bolas, meaning ball, boladoras is a traditional throwing weapon made of weights on the ends of 3 interconnected cords. Designed to capture animals by entangling their legs, it was also used in battle by the Inca army.
Okay, gents, for this final part of your trial, this gentleman here who goes by the name of Luis will teach you how to master an old traditional hunting weapon called the boleadoras. You will be judged purely based on technique, precision, and accuracy. Bongs, ungathi unervous nyani phela wena ungathi ujwayele umkhondo kakhulu.
Eish, masengibona amabhola nje lenga ngisaqondi kahle because now yazi zasekhaya zicijile straight to the point. Manje la saduma potiyane kancane, but hi, we'll see how it goes.
Senor, after you.
I've got no idea what the boleadora is. I don't even know what it means.
Estos son boleadoras para, ¿cómo se hace? Siempre lo primero, la mano en la bola más pequeña. En la bola más pequeña primero. Bien, poner tu pie, empezar a revolear. Muy importante que no escuche esto, para que el animal no escuche. Siempre tiene que estar.
Whoa.
Okay. That's good.
I'm probably gonna have to try and at least get an 8. I don't know how am I gonna do that.
After observing Luis, the men get some time to practice. Enough practice, let's play.
So, who's gonna go first?
The machine.
The machine can show.
The machine. Johannes, Habash.
First is Johannes. Will he keep his lead?
Hey. Okay. James, are you ready to go?
When I see James like going there, I just said to myself, James will never get this right. I know he's from KZN, but
James shows good technique. Will he make contact with the target? No, he doesn't.
Zweli? Yes, already, Bob.
Zweli needs a good result to stay in the race.
Thatha isikhathi sakho mlungu wami.
Nazo, WW, how? He hits the target.
Uzweli yabo indaba zokhula emakhaya. Uyayijwayele lezi zinto.
Jano? Mimi. As jy gereed?
Yo, how's that?
thought to myself, okay, this guy knows nothing about weapons, actually, traditional weapons.
Hey! Well done, Jono. Zbayeti.
Last up is Bongs. How will he fare?
Hey! Lucky Bongs. Senor Luis, it's now time for you to give us the points. How did the guys do with the boleadoras?
Bueno, primero estuvo bastante bien con con las boleadoras. No tuvo una suerte, pero puede tener un 6 de puntaje.
Okay. So Johannes gets 6 points and 15 from the previous tasks, which gives you a total of 21 points. Well done.
Estuviste no muy bien con las boleadoras. Necesitabas un poco más fija y un poco más Bueno, tu puntaje va a ser un 4.
Okay. Bongs, batuthola u-4 baba. So previously you got 12 points, which gives you a total of 16 points. Señor Luis, how did James do?
Bueno, estuviste, pero bien. Tu puntaje es un 5.
Okay, James, not bad. You got 5 points, but previously you got 10 points, which gives you a grand total of 15 points, baba. Señor Luis, how did Jono do?
Bueno, casi tenemos suerte. El animal se nos fue con una pata menos, pero un 8.
Oh. Well done, Jono. So you get 8 points and previously you got 11 points, which gives you a total of 19. Wow, congrats, bro.
Almost.
And last but not least, Zweli. Señor Luis, how did Zweli do?
Hoy tenemos almuerzo porque hizo todo bien, estaba todo perfecto y el swing y estaban las dos patas y es como quiero ser su amigo. Y él tiene un 9.
Okay, so that's 9 points for Zweli. And previously you had 8 points. So that gives you 17. Habash, not bad. And to the machine himself, you are obviously the winner in first place with 21 points. Since this is a reward challenge, you have won yourself a flat screen TV.
Yeah!
Habash. Congratulations.
When Hauser said, no, you just won yourself a flat screen TV, I was like, wow. Yeah, I can't wait to take it home and watch my favorite sport, professional wrestling, and enjoy it.
Congratulations, gents. Go get some rest. I will see you later at the next solo trial. The men are about to participate in their next solo trial, which will test their flair with the soccer ball. Machimbos, welcome to your next solo trial. Even though you are all participating, there can only be one person to secure amnesty for themselves at the judgment later today. Here's the brief on today's solo trial, which is called Freestyle Football Fiesta. I'd like you to meet Charlie over here, who happens to be the freestyle football champion of Argentina, and he will also be your coach for today. Charlie will teach you 3 specific moves, which he will then judge you on how well you execute them. But before we continue further, let's give him an opportunity to demonstrate just how it's done. Charlie, por favor, podrías continuar. Ayey, ayey, halal, habash, ayey, chas, ayey, Charlie, Nas, listen. No. James, you're not ruining Como, man. James, come on. This is all about amnesty. Only one person can secure that amnesty. Yeah?
Hauser.
Okay, let's give it a go and see what happens.
Okay.
Good one.
Today's challenge, I'm not comfortable with it. I'm more specializing in swimming and athletics, so I'm really out of my comfort zone today.
When they introduced Charlie to us and Charlie was doing his tricks, I was like, nope, Hauser's joking with us, he's playing with us.
Okay guys, I will teach you 3 basic tricks. The number 1 is around the world.
You know what? That guy is incredible. Yeah, I've never seen those moves before.
The second trick is crossover.
I was expecting to play maybe soccer, maybe 2-on-2, three players scoring goals, not freestyle.
Number 3 is neck style with 3 push-ups.
I thought maybe we're still doing the fun games, but unfortunately, Hausa said this has something to do with amnesty, so it changes the whole game.
Ready?
Now that the guys have been shown what to do, they are given a practice session before the showdown for amnesty.
You can start like this. The difference is only that now you can do it. Yes, like that.
Aye. Aye. Okay, let me try.
The right always here, and the left here.
The fact that there's amnesty, there's a lot of pressure. I'm just going to do my best. If I get it, I'm definitely going to be happy.
Okay, gents. Not so bad, was it? Bongs?
Hi. Hi. Tumo potial.
Okay, Bongs. So qala ngawe ke baba.
In terms of standing a chance, I don't want to lie. This one, I'm not a quitter. I mean, I've been pushing myself hard from day one, but then, yeah, today, I guess it's not my lucky day.
Asiye baba, hayi. Shaya into yakho, khululeke iba uwe boy, iba uwe. Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, one more try. How's it? All right.
No, hayi. Thuba lakho lokugcina ke leli boy asibona.
Hayi.
We, hayi.
James, awubone now.
James, awuthi sibone ke ukuthi mangabe wena ungayenza kangcono.
Shaya imove yokuqala eh?
Yeah. Mhlawumbe uJames uzomgcwalisela uCharlie. Ayi asazi.
Yes. Handball, yes. Nazo.
What, James?
Habash. Ah! On the neck, James, on the neck.
To be honest, it's amazing to be one-on-one with Charlie, the best freestyle football champion in Argentina. You never know, one day he's going to play for the national team and one day I want to say, yes, I've met that guy, shook his hand, he taught me some skills.
Let's see how well you do in this one, man.
Let's see.
Nice ball control.
Just getting my... Bar one man never gives up. Just, you know, he goes, tackles it. If it's not the right thing, gets up and, you know, tries till he gets it right.
Okay, Johannes, Kanorunoli, former under-16 champion.
Former under-17 player of the year.
Yes, I am a born. Bakken in chat. Hey, Tara.
Okay.
Eta.
Hey, Tara. Not bad,
Not bad, Johannes, not bad.
Aye. Hey, Tara. Okay. Nice one, Johannes. And last but not least, Zecha. Bangen, Tato.
It's tam-tam, we call it tam-tam when you play the ball on the street. But the free move like we're doing here, I never tried those moves. It's too much.
Although the men are enjoying themselves, it's still serious business with amnesty up for grabs.
Okay, well done. I think we've seen enough. Okay. Charlie, what do you think? Are you happy?
Yes, I'm happy. I think the improvement was great in a few minutes.
Okay. Which of these guys impressed you the least?
I think was the guy on the left.
Okay, Bongs.
Second
Who
place.
would you put in second place?
I think he's in second place.
Zacha! That's Leslie. Okay, gentlemen, there are 3 men left to take that #1 spot. And remember, only one of you can win amnesty for the judgment tonight. So, Charlie, who's it gonna be?
James.
James! Well done, James! James also, uzizwa kanjani ba?
So happy as yo, bengisaba yonke le week isenzekani manje sengiyazi relax. So ngijabulile yazi.
Congratulations to you. This means you have secured amnesty for yourself at the judgment later on. Gentlemen, it's been a long day. Go get some rest. I'll see you a bit later on at the judgment where one of you will be sent home, except for James. Habash.
At this stage, to be honest, everyone needs amnesty to stay in a game. The numbers are really close to nothing.
It's time for the judgment.
Gents.
What's up? How's up?
Welcome to the judgment. One of you will be the 12th person to be voted out of the Bar1 Manhunt tonight, leaving the others with a 1 in 4 chance of winning 1 million rand in cash and prizes. Each of you will cast a vote for the person you feel did not live up to the standard of a Bar1 man. At this point, James is the main man with amnesty, and he cannot be voted out tonight unless he chooses to give it up to someone else before we start the vote. Once the voting is done, all will be revealed, and the person with the highest amount of votes will be asked to relinquish his Bar1 man expedition watch and to leave the game immediately. Clear?
Yeah.
So, gents, Argentina, new scenery, new country, how's the experience been? Jono?
When I heard Buenos Aires, I was like, wow, South America. I think the time frame we got to, actually get to know the language or to learn some of the language was too little.
James, how has the experience been for you, guys?
Hey, this was the best experience ever, bro. So I think it's about the best experience. Ngijabulile ukwenza itiye. It was reminding me of my mom. Ngijabulile ukwenza itiye. And about to wrap it up and close it up, I just want myself an amnesty and I got something to go back home with. It's keep us Argentina, so.
Sure. Back at home, at the last judgment, you guys based your votes not only on merit, but also new alliances that were formed and, a little bit of loyalty to the old alliances that were formed. Bongs, is social play still important? Is it still relevant?
How's that? It's a game. This is what you need to understand at the end of the day. Social, it plays a part. Merit also plays a part as well. You have guys like Johannes who actually believe that merit got them here and they forgot the social part maybe. When we actually look at the overall Bar1 man, it needs to be someone who has balance.
Now, Jono, where do you stand in this?
I think, when we crossed the Atlantic Ocean, it became pretty clear that we were the top 5. It's definitely a thing of the strongest will survive. Here, I think it's every man for himself. I have no idea what these gents are thinking, and they don't know what I'm thinking. But I'll be basing my vote, what I think, a Bar1 man should be.
Zwecha. Now, Bongs raised a very interesting point about how he feels and he was pointing out to Johannes clearly. Do you feel Johannes got here purely based on merit, or was it some form of assistance from the top 5, the top 4 that is here rather?
I think it's fair because Johannes work for himself to be here, as we're pushing the thing of merit, so he work for himself.
James, you want to raise a point?
Yes, I want to raise a point to something. But look, Johannes has been working hard. Merit-wise, Mbona is excellent. He has passed his test, all of his tests. But I think it is important to have a social part on it. To be a power one man, I think it's very important. You need to mingle around other people. You know, when guys help you, you need to, you know, drop your ego and say thanks, guys.
Bongs, you want to say something?
To add on what James has just said, and I'm not attacking Johannes at all. This is not an attack, but we cannot sit here and ignore the fact that for all of us to be sitting here, there had to be some maneuvering that was done at the beginning of the game. One of the person who's sitting here was on a chopping block from the guys who wanted to eliminate him. Johannes as well could have been one of those people. But now he's actually acting as if he worked hard. He would have even never got an opportunity to work hard to get here. I'm inspired, I don't want to lie. Jealous down, the guy is a machine. But he's not an island.
Now, Johannes, this has put you in a situation where you are the target man here.
They're saying that I'm lacking in a social department. To be honest, Hausa, I can say it like this. It's not that I'm lacking. I came here to battle the best guys in a field, not outside of the field.
Johannes, do you feel safe tonight?
Honestly speaking, Hausa, I don't feel safe. Maybe Johannes doesn't deserve to be a Bowen man because he's not socially active. I don't feel safe, honestly.
Zweli, asivale lenkonzo baba. Do you feel safe?
I don't feel safe. I mean, amnesty, that's the only thing that makes you safe, to be safe on this game.
Okay. I think I've heard enough. James, you are the man with amnesty. However, you have an opportunity now to either give away your amnesty to someone else if you feel they are more deserving of it than you are. What's it going to be?
How's I can't give away my birthday presents. I'm going to hold on to it.
Fair enough. Gentlemen, the time to vote has arrived. If you can please grab the boards and write down the name of the person you feel is not worthy of continuing further in the hunt.
How will the men vote? Has Johannes' lack of social play cost him the game?
Okay, gentlemen, let's see who you have voted out of the Bar1 Manhunt tonight. Starting with you, James. Who have you voted out and why?
It was a hard one to make, but I voted for Big J, the machine. I still complain about the social part, so we need that, and the arrogance, no.
Big J would be Joe, which would be Johannes, so that makes one vote for Johannes. Bongs, Ngizakuwe Baba, who have you voted out tonight and why?
I voted out for Jono. Okay. Jonathan.
Why?
I feel like he's been holding information back, which could have actually helped us get somewhere.
Okay, so that makes one vote for Johannes and one vote for Jono. Jono, who have you voted out, my man, and why?
I voted for the machine.
The machine would be Johannes?
Johannes.
Why?
My reason is just at one of the trials, I don't think he was grateful enough just to say, you know, thank you guys for helping me and giving me this opportunity.
So now we have 2 votes for Johannes and 1 vote for Jono. Mr. Machine.
Yes, sir.
Johannes, tell me who you have voted out tonight and why.
Well, I voted for Jono because Hausa, it's simple, man. He's one of the guys who I was his target, actually. He always targeted me because I'm stronger than him. So that's why I'm voting him tonight.
It's definitely getting heated up tonight. We have 2 votes for Jono and 2 votes for Johannes. So the next vote might be a deciding vote. If either John or Johannes get the next vote, they will be the next person to be voted out. Zwelling ishiya ezandleni zakho tato. Ukhulula ubani namhlanje?
Yo. I thought no one would be voting Jonathan out because one of the strongest, but I guess wrong.
Okay, Jono, you have 3 votes counting against you. That's enough. Please step forward and remove your watch. Jono, you have been judged, my friend. Your 25-hour day is over. Good luck. All the best, my man.
I honestly can't say what went wrong. I guess the guys are just very good actors. I thought I had an understanding with James and Bongs from the beginning. But clearly, you know, I think both of them are two, you know, just backstabbers.
All has been revealed at the judgment. Clearly, there are so many things to be considered going forward, gentlemen. So you never know when your head is going to be on the block. It has been a long 25-hour day. When I see you again, it will be in Ushuaia, the southernmost city in the world. So get some rest, and you better dress warm for the next solo trial. You can go.
The Bar 1 competition has showed myself how far I can push myself. And I mean, I have pushed myself very far. And I mean, going home, I'm a proud man.
In the next episode, the men are in the southernmost city in the world.
I actually thought I was gonna freeze to death.
Hop, 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 hop. They're challenged in ways they've never expected.
It's going to be a difficult one.
They're gonna let that wish, okay, this guy mustn't need this. I need this more than him.
And there's a twist in the judgment.
But yeah, I mean, the game still continues.
Watch the Bar 1 Manhunt Tuesday night.